Hi everyone, it's Brad Ross from MakeMagicMoney.com, and welcome to another sneak peek video from the Eric Paul Super Conference DVD set. Right now we're about to meet persuasion expert, Mr. David Freeze.
Came all the way to the Super Conference to talk to us. Very cool. But either way, you know, Dave was the guy I was telling you about that had lunch with the Dalai Lama, and Dave gave me the Dalai Lama gave me this beautiful
prayer shawl.
Beautiful prayer shawl, and I wear that at night to calm me down. So thank you, Dave. That was a wonderful gift.
My pleasure.
And so I got a prayer shawl, but so he has lunch with the Dalai Lama, then he has lunch with Stephen Covey, and then he has lunch with me. We were going downhill, weren't you, brother? You're going downhill.
Three titans.
Yeah, it's awesome. But persuasion skills, and this is really important stuff. That's why I've been wanting to have Dave here, because this is one of the major keys to business. Is if you can persuade, this is huge. If you are a master persuader, nothing stands in your way. It's just simple as that. And Dave has that in his introduction. He says persuasion skills make everything else better. Performance, marketing, sales, negotiation, and relationships are all better and more effective when your persuasion skills are more powerful. Our next speaker, Dave Freeze, has been called the Grand Master of Persuasion Skills by Steve Forbes of Forbes magazine. He runs around with some heavy hitters, guys. This is big. This is really big to have Dave Freeze here. All right. He is the director of numerous foundations and corporations. What Dave will teach you will transform your shows, your businesses, and your profitability. So please help me welcome my very good friend, Dave Freeze.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. What happened here was, by the time I came up and asked people for the wallet, they knew who I was and that Eric had brought me here to talk to you. And so nobody even asked me if I would keep it. So that's a lot of trust. And that all came from the fact that you guys know and trust Eric at a deep and a profound level. So when I ask you for a big favor, which is give me all your money, I mean, Kennedy, I had your credit cards, all your cash, everything. That would have been a pain if I had kept that or lost it. So my point here is that as you go on to use these persuasion skills I'm about to teach, you want to use them in an ethical and an appropriate manner. And you want to leverage them dramatically by building on the trust from existing customers. Because no matter what kind of show you do, the best possible customer that involves the least effort and the most profit for you is who? Yeah, exactly, an existing customer. Because you already have their full faith and trust. They've seen your work. It's just a matter of getting them to hire you again. Fairly easy, though, by comparison to going out and trying to find new companies, people, trade shows, schools. True? Then who's next? Who's the next best? Is referral. When somebody sends somebody to you. Because, just like with Eric, you inherit all the trust. And trust makes all of this work at the speed of light. I mean, people handed me their cash, their wallets, and everything.
From Newport Beach, California.
He's a big shot.
And I'm known as a consummate negotiator and persuader.
What do you mean?
I've just sat through a talk by Dave Freeze, and this guy is awesome. If I could have this guy come to my office and teach the rest of my attorneys and my paralegals how to deal with people and negotiate cases, I'd pay any price.
He did not pay any price, but he did pay.
I'm Dr. Mary Beth Crane. I'm the managing partner of Foot and Ankle Associates of North Texas in Grapevine, Texas. The Dave Freeze CD set has just made a huge difference in our practice. Not only are we four women that practice together and communicate so differently with our patients, but we're better mothers now. All of us have kids that actually listen occasionally. We're not always perfect, but boy, a lot of his tips have really helped us with better communication skills, better compliance with our patients, and being a better mom, which is more important than anything else.
Now, here's why I'm showing you this. I am not showing you these testimonials to try to sell you something. You already know that I'm going to try to sell you something when we're all done, but I will sell you something only if you find value in it and you find it useful. I'm showing you these testimonials because I want you to know that people from a whole range of different professions and businesses have taken them and already applied them and made them work. That is building that level of trust again. Let's see. Now, I'm just going to block this off here for a second because I want to give you two relatively cool things. A formula to radically and pretty easily transform your marketing, which we're going to do, and then an exercise that you can repeat at any time and get literally hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars of marketing advice from corporations that spend millions to billions of dollars on their marketing. They're going to give it to you, and I'm going to show you how to use it. But first, I want to give you a couple more of the big picture skill sets and the tactical things that you'll use to make this work even better. Some of the strategies of great persuaders and communicators are that they are highly flexible. They are able to relax and become creative at will and at command. So this goes back to what we were talking about before. You want to be able to trigger that feeling within yourself of being relaxed rather than anxious, of being creative rather than blocked, of recognizing.
So, how are your persuasion skills? Well, imagine learning to discover the secrets of persuasion as taught by a true master in the comfort of your own home or office as you watch David Freeze on your copy of the Eric Paul DVD set. Order now at ericpauldvdset.com. I'm Brad Ross for MakeMagicMoney.com, saying do what you love and love what you do.